We're recording. We good. We good. We good. All right. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Jalen Unplugged Extras. My name is Jalen, of course, and today we're gonna be working on my Surron Light BX. Today we're going to be doing my brakes. So I have these JFG brakes from Amazon, and I also have a brake bleed kit that I'm going to be doing today. So we're going to be doing these two today, and it shouldn't be too hard. I've never done this before, but I used to have a CBR 1000 and I did the brakes on those, and I'm sure it won't be any harder than that. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I might go ahead and get some close-up shots so you guys can really see what I'm doing. I don't want to call this like a tutorial or anything of how to change brakes. I don't know if you guys can hear that, it's really loud. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. We're gonna probably start on the rear because I think the rear is a little easier to do. So we're gonna start on the rear and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's go. All right guys, so we're gonna start on the rear. I'm gonna start by removing the caliper altogether. It might just be a little easier to maneuver it. So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on here. Make sure we're loosening, there we go. Go ahead and start by just removing the caliper. Ugh. Yeah, so this isn't hard at all, guys. I'd imagine anybody can really do this, but I don't know if I've seen any videos of people who are like really doing it all in one video. And then on mine, for my pin, I have to unbolt it. I don't think the front has an actual bolt. I think they just jerry-rigged it, but we'll see when we get over there. The only thing that isn't like the easiest to do, I'd say, is bleeding the brakes. Because I bled them before, and it wasn't the simplest thing to do. But yeah, so, and then we're just gonna squeeze these and slide them out. Oh, there's actually a lot of life still on them, bro. I don't know why they squeak so bad. There's a lot of life on them still. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see that, but they're thick. There's a lot of life on them still. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm already doing it, so we're just gonna replace it. I'll just hold on to them because I can reuse them if they go bad or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and take these out, and I have to take the zip tie off. I think I could just pull it off, yep. So just pull the zip tie off, and then I'm just gonna keep it tension like that. It comes with the little spring in there already. So I'm just gonna drop it in. Oh, don't tell me they don't fit. No way they don't fit. Bro, why is it always a problem? Bro, they don't fit. Maybe I can finagle it in here, hold on. Or maybe push it in from the bottom. Nah, it just doesn't work. Okay, change of plans. I mean, the brake pads are pretty thick anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop them back in because they do have life on them. It's not like they're like bad. So I'm just gonna put them back in, and I'm just gonna bleed the brakes. I don't know why it's squeaking though. Maybe I'll rub them on each other or something, get some, maybe it has something on it or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna rub them together just to get whatever glaze or whatever it is that's making it squeak off. And just put it back together. and throw it back on because I ordered the wrong size brakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and order some new ones that fit in this caliper. But I'm not sure what happened, bro. Push that thing down in there so the pin goes through that as well. There we go. And then just tighten it back up. Like so. And then I don't know if you guys know, but when you're lining your brakes back up, the easiest way to do it is just loosely put the bolts back in. Like this. So that the caliper is able to move around still. And then you're going to want to squeeze on the brake lever as you tighten it down so that way it seats flush. So we're going to go ahead and squeeze on the brake as we tighten it because it'll make sure that it's even. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, and then just to make sure we're good. Oh, I don't have my battery in, but yep, we're good. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the front. Okay, so now for the front, the way I'm gonna do this, because this one doesn't have the, this one doesn't have like a actual pin that it came with. I guess the person lost it. So they just put like their own version of a pin in, I guess. I'm just gonna squeeze this to straighten it out and slide that out. Slide it out like so. Let's check and see if this needs to be replaced. Oh yeah, again, these are super thick. They do look a little glazed, so I'm gonna just rub them together like I did the last ones. So I don't know why it squeaks so bad in the videos. Like I know you guys hear it too, like it squeaks so bad. But I'm just gonna rub them together, take whatever glaze off. Oh shit. Take whatever glaze off, and then yeah. I'm just gonna slide this back in. So we're gonna go and slide this back in here. All right. Got those back in. Slide this pin back in. Yeah, there we go. So that pin ain't coming out, and these brakes ain't coming out. Let me just bend it a little bit more, because this is my brakes we're talking about. Gotta make sure they're good. So just bend that a little bit more. And yeah, they ain't going nowhere. All right. So first part of the video is a fail, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go ahead and bleed the brakes now. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get the screws to do this, and then we're just gonna bleed these and keep it going. So now we're gonna undo this bolt. Leave you right up there so we don't lose you. And then we're gonna put in our, I guess this would be like the extra. Try this one. There we go. All right. And then so we tighten that on there good. Throw that in there. And then we're going to fill this part with the brake fluid. Either way, we're gonna pour the brake fluid in there. All right. So we got brake fluid in there. And then we're gonna open a new one because that other one's empty now. Our thing here, oh actually, I don't know if this one's gonna fit in there. So I won't know until I take it off. I guess we're gonna find out right now. Unless this one's it, but it needs a longer neck, bro. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this one, y'all. I'm not gonna cap. I think I'm just gonna tighten it and leave it like that. Pretty good. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna leave the front like this because it feels pretty good. It don't feel bad. It feels pretty good. So I'm gonna do the front like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I need, where's the stopper? So it doesn't leak brake fluid everywhere. Put the stopper in. And then unscrew this. Get the bolt to close it back up. Let me get one of these because it's probably gonna leak. Yep, there we go. Close that back up. Yep, front brake is good. It's not spongy or anything like that. And I see as soon as I touch the brake, it activates. So even just a little like that, it's moving it. So that's good for the front brake, which front brake felt fine already. It was more the rear brake that I needed to work on. So we're gonna go ahead and do this now. And this is pretty flat, so I don't even have to worry about changing that. I do need to change this nozzle back though, because I think this nozzle goes here. I don't think this one would work. Oh, I know y'all just seen me do that. I just dumped all that brake fluid all over my hand and on the floor. Hey, baby.
I got you, mac and cheese.
Thanks, you baby. What?
Looks nice.
Thank you. You're in my video now.
No, cut me out. Just edit me out.
Well, I mean, you're not in it, but your voice is in it.
No, cut me out. But yeah, I got you a large mac and cheese.
Thanks, beautiful. When did you go to Popeyes? Oh, you ordered it?
Yeah, I haven't been able to leave, so I had to order it for lunch.
That's good.
Yeah.
I just spilled brake fluid all over my fucking hand.
Grapefruit?
Brake fluid.
Oh.
All over my fucking hand. Alright guys, so I'm giving you guys a closer angle. But now we're going to go ahead and do the rear brake. And for this one, it is a T15. So we're just gonna undo this here. Like so. Put that somewhere safe. And then I'm pretty sure I have to change, yeah, I gotta change the nozzle here. This one, yeah. And we're gonna screw this one in. Dump that there. Then we're gonna get our brake fluid. I'm gonna put, actually, I'm not even gonna fill the top because I know this one, I can push it through because I've done the rear before. So we're just gonna go ahead and take our fluid like this. Carefully, because I don't want to spill it again. And we're gonna take our syringe, drop her in, and get some fluid in here. But to also make sure we don't get no air bubbles. All right. So we're gonna use it like this. We got a little air bubble up there, but it'll be all right. I'm just gonna make sure I stop it before it gets there. And so now we're gonna just switch to the rear real quick and then push this out through that. So now, all right, so now we're at the rear. We're gonna undo this top bolt here. And it might start leaking fluid. May or may not. Yeah, it definitely is. It's already leaking out. So we're just gonna undo it like this. So that way we don't get any brake fluid on our rotor. We're gonna pull this out, make sure we don't lose our O-ring. Put that there to the side. And soak some of that up real quick. There we go. Now we're just gonna twist this bad boy on like so. Make sure we're nice and tight on there. Make sure we clean this area up a little bit. And then it's real simple. We're just gonna push this nice and slow. Like so. And then real quick, I'm gonna pull you guys to the other side so you can see. We got fluid up here. I forgot to take out the stopper, but it still pushed it out. It's all right. So we got fluid up here, no bubbles or anything. And we're gonna pump this. And make sure we get all the dirt, debris, anything like that. And then we're gonna come back over here and push it out again. Flush the whole system. But we're gonna make sure we don't get that air bubble in there. So I'm gonna stop it right there. And as you can see, we're pretty clean actually. So we're just gonna take our stopper again. Dump that back down in there to close the system. And then I'm gonna go ahead and close her up back here. So we're just gonna remove this. We're gonna go ahead and remove this. It's ideal to not spill it, but I mean, it's inevitable. You're not gonna be able to stop that from happening. So we're gonna go ahead and just unscrew this here. We're gonna lose some fluid, but it's all right. And we're just gonna close her up. Start it with your fingers. And then we're gonna finish it off with the socket. Make sure we're nice and tight. All right, so we are good. I don't know if you guys heard that start up, but that's actually my car. My wife's taking my car to go pick up my daughter. But all right, so now we're nice and clean back here. Make sure we got all the brake fluid cleaned off of there. And we're gonna go ahead and come back up top here. We're gonna come back up top here and close up the the system from the top. And we're gonna get our screw so that way we can close it up as soon as possible. Try to make sure we get no air. I'm actually gonna open it real quick to get some fluid back down in there real quick. And then now we're gonna close her up. Untwist this bad boy. And you always want to make sure that there's fluid sitting at the top, because you don't want air in there. You would rather fluid spill out a little bit than for you to for you to get air in your system. You definitely don't want air in there, because that's how you get that loose feel, or the squishy feel, I should say. So we're gonna close her back up. Love you. Drive safe. All right, so we're gonna close the system. Like so. And you know what? I might as well go ahead and do my chain real quick. Do a quick lube and clean and lube it real quick. And then I might as well take the bike out real quick for a nice little ride to make sure everything's working as it should. And the brake now, oh yeah, that feels great. Yeah, the brakes feel good now. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this mess I've made here. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the chain real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to clean chains already. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just get the chain cleaner. I use Motul. And normally I would have the brush and everything, but I don't know where it is. So we're just gonna do it like this. Just spray some chain cleaner on there. Then we're gonna rotate. Oh, don't drop the bike. All right, and then we're gonna use a yellow cloth and first wipe the tire off, because I got this shit all over the tire. But then just gonna take from the bottom of the chain and just clean it off like that, because I don't know where I put my brush. Always make sure you clear your hand from the chain. You don't want to spin it towards your hand. You want to spin it away so your hand moves away from the sprocket, and just wipe the chain down. You don't have to do nothing too crazy, because of course it's going to get dirty again, but you just want to make sure that it's clean from dirt and debris for the most part. And then just gonna have to wipe it down for the sprocket. And clean it up. Make that Warp 9 sprocket look good, baby. And then we're just gonna do the same thing on the drive chain side. So I have it over here. It's a little bit harder to get in here, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm kind of just gonna repeat the same thing. Just gonna spray some chain cleaner down in there. And Just wipe her down like that. And that should be good. And then now I'm just gonna throw some lube and then take you guys out for a quick ride. And I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day. And since we're here, just gonna check my chain slack. Oh, look at that dirt. All right, nice and clean. All right, so now we're just gonna check. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not super loose, but it's not tight, like super tight either. That's exactly how I like it. And now we're gonna get the lube and we're just going to spray. And as you can see, I'm more getting it on the rollers because that's where it's important. Everywhere else is kind of just extra. You don't want to get it too much on the outsides because that's really what flings the lube everywhere. But I think we're good there. I'm just gonna use this and wipe it down a little bit because I don't want to fling lube everywhere when I'm going for a ride. I don't want lube to get on my tire. I'm just gonna wipe down, oh, the outside there. And then same with the bottom. Kind of just gliding the rag over so that way it catches any extra lube that I had in there. And then pretty much same thing on this side. Pretty much same thing on this side. We're just going to don't gotta go too crazy, but just good enough so that way when you're riding, your chain ain't getting rusted by the water and all that, and that it stays nice and lubed up as it should. So that is it. All right guys, so I didn't get to change the brakes because they were fine, and also the ones that I bought were too big. So I ended up just doing the bleeding of the brakes, so my brakes feel so much better now that they're bled. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out for a little spin. And we also lubed both chains, the drive chain and the regular sprocket chain. So we're gonna go ahead and go out for a little ride. So let's go. All right guys, so I got my helmet on now. So let's go ahead and go out for a quick ride. Oh, dude had a nice little electric bike. But yeah, the brakes feel great. The bike feels good. It's been a couple days. Well, it's been pretty much like a week or so since I've been out on a bike. Whenever my last upload was, I went out, recorded it, edited it probably like 2 days after, and then I posted it. So we're out on the bike, enjoying it, testing it out, and it just feels so good, man. Baseball practice. Man, the bike feels so good. I really need to figure out a way to change my front tire, because let me show you guys real quick. Let me show you guys, because my front tire, it is cooked, bro. Like, can y'all see? Like, it's stripped so bad, so I can't get that out. And my front tire is getting to that point to where it needs to be changed, because look at my rear tire, brand new. it looks good. So I want my front tire to be the same, and I have the front tire. I just can't put it on because I can't take off my front wheel. So I need to figure something out in order to change that. That side street looked kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to bust a Yui. Bust a Yui, I wanna go see it. This is what I love about having the surron compared to like a regular motorcycle. When I see something, even if it's like a canal or something, I can go explore it. Compared to where if I was on like a dirt bike, I'd be making a whole bunch of noise and pissing people off. Oh, okay, this is where we were last video. We're just on the other side. We're just on the other side. But it's a nice chill area, bro. Like, if you ever want to chill and come think, like, you could really just come out here, relax, have even a little picnic. It'll be pretty chill. Oh. Duckies, duckies, duckies. Meow. 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 Excuse me. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I just passed Palm Springs police. I hope they don't turn around. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. There's a lot of walkers. I don't want to piss nobody off. Oh, this is a whole trail. I had no idea. Think I can go down there? Nope. Go down there, I'm gonna freaking lose my bike. Alright, go ahead, come on, don't hit me. Even though you got a stop sign, I don't trust y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, we going. I tried to stay on, I couldn't. Alright. Oh! I completely forgot because I'm just like enjoying the ride. I started recording for my main channel once again. Oh, chargers. But I started recording for my main channel once again. So I don't know if you guys tune into that channel, Jalen Unplugged. It's my main channel because I do day trading content. So I finally get the, whoa, that is expensive. They got money. Money. That is money. Ooh, even like a little tree house, but it's not a tree house because it's not in the tree, but a tree house. But like I was saying, I do day trading content on my main channel, and I started recording. I recorded a video on Tuesday. I didn't end up taking a trade, but I went through like my whole trading process. Not the whole thing, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, I can make it through there, hold on. Whoa, 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 it's slippery. Whoa, ending up between people's houses. Good thing no one's outside. I don't think they'll be too happy about that. But yeah, so I started recording for that channel once again, and I'm so happy and I'm glad to be back on that channel and making that content, because I love day trading, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I really love day trading. I love being able to mark up my chart and anticipate, I'm not gonna say guess or nothing like that, but anticipate where the market's gonna go
and be right. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good when it comes to that day trading stuff. I know what I'm doing. I paid $4 grand for my mentor, and I'm not gonna lie, I got the best mentor in the game, y'all. My boy Carlos FX, he knows what he's doing. I got the best mentor in the game. Are we gonna be able to get? I don't want to go in here if I can't get out. No, I'm not going in here, bro. But I got the best mentor in the game, and I pretty much knew what I was doing when it came to day trading, because I'm self-taught for the most part, other than just my entry. Like the strategy for the entry is what I really needed help with, and he definitely helped me with that. Like, my win rate is pretty crazy. But on Tuesday, it just didn't give me the entry setup. I didn't get my entry, so I didn't take a trade on Tuesday. Boy. So I didn't take a trade on Tuesday, but I went through like what I talked about, like what I've been going through as like a day trader trying to begin and everything like that. And I showed proof that I passed 3 funded accounts. I was funded at one point. I was funded about like 400K online. It was 300K. Are these vultures? No, they're ducks. I was funded 300K at one point, 350K. Jeez. But I was funded 350K at one point. I had 250K accounts and I had a 50K account, and I passed all of them within 20 days. Like 22 days, I think it was. And I showed all the proof and everything on my main channel and the recording I just did. So yeah, tune into that, guys. I'm gonna edit that video when I go home. Woo! Woo-hoo! I got all that content on my main channel. So tune in for that. Oh, doggy. Doggy going crazy. Doggy's going crazy. So yeah, tune into my main channel if you guys want to see that. If you guys like, oh, whoa, slow down, don't want to fall. Look at that. Super mushy sand. Super mushy sand. Let me show you. I'm so glad that I caught on to that before I face dove right into that. Let me see if I can see. But yeah, so I'm excited to be back on that channel, because day trading is mostly what I started YouTube for. This channel wasn't really meant to be anything. This is just like my extras channel, and it just so happened that I do more with my extras channel than I do my main channel. I'm gonna see how much dirt I got on my chain and stuff. Oh yeah, just clean that chain and it's already filthy, but it's cool. But so on my main channel, I don't post as much because I want it to be only day trading, so that way I can get monetized. This channel, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about getting monetized. It's whatever. If I do, it's cool. If not, it's whatever too. I want to backtrack because I just felt I don't have my phone. I don't know if it fell out my pocket or if I even brought it with me. But I'm gonna go back, do everything I just did, because I don't feel my phone. So I don't know if I dropped it or if I didn't even bring it. I'm not sure. Because I feel I know I brought my iPhone, but I have a Samsung Z Fold and I don't feel it in my pocket. So I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I dropped it or if I didn't bring it. So now we're on a scavenger hunt. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I brought it. And I just might be scaring myself. I really don't think I brought it, but I'm not sure. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But yeah, guys, so I'm excited to be back on that channel, to be posting. And it's gonna be a time. Like, I wanna be able to capture my whole trading journey of me going from non-funded to funded to six-figure trader to millionaire trader. Like, having that all on camera is super dope, bro. Super dope. It'll be super dope to get all that on camera. So I am super excited to be on this journey, I'm not gonna lie. And even with just like with this channel, just being able to post YouTube and get content and the possibility of being monetized, I'm so down for. I really don't care if I get monetized or not for this channel. It's more for my main channel I really want to get monetized for. This one is just like for my extra stuff that I do, like, and I just want to bring the camera and be able to capture the moment. It's more what this channel is for. So like gun videos, which I know is frowned upon in the YouTube space. You kind of don't make money being a gun tuber unless you get sponsors and stuff like that. But I rather try than to just not try and be like, oh, I'm not gonna get money off of it, da 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 da. Because you never know until you try. Like, everybody else can probably make no money, but then I make all the money. Never know. So that's a chance that I'm willing to take. I came through here, right? Yeah. So it's a chance that I'm willing to take to find out whether there's money to be made in this space or not. And if you don't try, you fail automatically. I came down here. So let me go through here real quick just to make sure I didn't lose my phone. I don't know if I brought it though, I'm gonna be real. I might have left it at the house. I really might have left it at the house. I'm not sure. But it's not down here. I don't see it on the floor at least. Bro, and I just got that phone too. I can't wait till I can learn the wheelie. But I feel like my tuning for my throttle is off. Like, I don't think the tuning is right to be trying to wheelie on this bike. I think I have to fix that, the map on it or something, whatever it's called. I definitely think I need to adjust it in order to wheelie. I gotta cross. Okay, I was down here. Not a phone, that's a broom. Was I over here though? I don't think I was over here. Was I? Bro, I just be going, I don't even know. Yes, I did. When I went between the houses. When I went, oh, right here, between the houses. Which I don't see nothing. Don't see nothing. I did pass and then I came back. Let's see. I want to say I left it at the house, bro. I think I might be just tripping and I left that phone at the house. But I don't know. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. The dog is so cute. But I don't know where I left my phone, bro. I'm not sure if I left it at the house or I dropped it. I hope I didn't drop it. I hope I left it at the house. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really hoping I left it at the house. Not sure. Not sure at all, but I don't see anything. Is that boy following me? No, he's not. I thought he was following me for a second. I was about to say, bro, you see, and I kept going. Thank you. Also, if I dropped it over here, there was those kids, bro. They definitely took it. But I really don't think I brought it. I think I would have felt like something off. Then I cut through here. No, I did not. I went over here. I think I'm just gonna cut the camera and go to me at the house, and I'll just close the video out over there. Cause I'm not sure. I really don't know, and I don't want to make this whole thing about me looking for my phone. So I'm gonna cut the video here. All right, guys. So phone was in my back pocket the whole time. So at least I didn't lose it. I have my phone. I'm back home. As you can see, my knucklehead son. But I'm gonna close the video out here. Thanks for watching. Remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.